Soares. Walter makes a run ahead of him. Bergkamp suddenly changed pace through the centre. It's Bergkamp! That's magnificent! The move, and then this, which left Dabby's ass totally stranded.
Hello and welcome to ABW Preview, the show in which I and my fat fingers struggle to get everything done in time. Did you like the new intro, people? That took me nearly 4 whole hours to do, partly because there was dinner in between, and I've also made a special one that Nick asked about. I've got one with Tielemans in. I've given him squad number 31, but we're not talking about that. And also, I've given Tomiyasu, there's my cat, she jumped up and stuck her nails in my leg. Yes, you're in trouble. Don't you dare. I've given Tomiyasu number 2 because I've since been told on Twitter by people who know more than I do that a player can have a shirt and then swap the shirt as long as no one else has used the number they're going to. So we could well see Saliba get number 2. No, Betty. No. She's not going to listen. Would you like to see shirt number 2, Nick, before I go and say hello to the beautiful viewers?
I would like to see shirt number 2.
Who would you like to see in a shirt number 2, you cheeky monkey?
Probably Saliba. I don't know. What number has he got at the moment?
12.
12? Yeah, give him a lower number. I think he's going to start a lot more regularly this season, especially considering our fullbacks always seem to be broken. So we might be playing Ben White a lot more on the right and stuff like that. So, yeah, probably give it to Willie Saliba. I mean, I can't believe he's actually going to make his home debut, considering we signed him 3 years ago for like 30 million quid. That's got to be the longest.
How much we paid for him?
Yeah, about. I mean, you never know, really, do you? But I think it was around 30 million something. But we had to loan him back for 1 season, and then somehow he's had another 2 seasons on loan. But
I'm not even sure if we got any money for them by having. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. By getting money, like some of the times we loan players out, we get a few million back. But I don't think we got any for his 3 loans. I think maybe the St. Etienne one might have been part of the deal. But then again, who knows?
Probably paid his wages, I expect.
While I jibber jabber on, I'm going to add a little quick overlay here. Go back to desktop, and then I'm going to go and show you the illegal shirt number. I've had to hide it in a separate folder. It's a thing of beauty. You ready, people? After today, number 31. Because I've gone through his history, and that's the shirt that he wore for Anderlecht, I think, after a little while. His normal shirt number is 8, but he can't wear number 8 because a certain Norwegian captain has got it. Right, let's have a look and say hello. Very early on, the early bird bonus goes to Mr. Mercury. Hello. Oh, Freddie Mercury, I think. I was very good mates with a bloke who used to be almost in Queen. He was in Smile before Queen. Barry Mitchell. Look him up. Mate of mine. Come to about 40 or 50 Arsenal games with me. Came to the last game at Highbury with me. Oh, great days. Sad days. BX is there. He's got up the crack of dawn. Breaking news there from the world of Arsenal. Nick is alive. Apparently, I put the wrong time in the ABW, one of the ABW chat groups. There's about 400 of them. Adam Park, a name I don't remember seeing before. Hello, Adam, if you're new. I'm Danny, and that is Nick. Or the other way around. I'm never too sure. Better late than never. That's what I like to see. Mr. Hertz. Look, no jokes about being Mexican or having children. Because I don't do that, Mike. Because I'm nice to you.
Yeah,
How are you?
Anymore this season.
No, I don't. I try not to do it anyway. I'm just still disappointed that the Mexicans have ruined every TV show I've ever liked. So we're moving on from that. Russ Morgan. Oh, good to see you back, Russ. I hope you're well. Yes, we are all well. I'm not. I was getting ready. My cat Betty, the black one, who never does as she's bloody told, jumped up, stuck her nails. I'm only sitting here with socks, t-shirt, and shorts on, and so she stuck her nails in my leg because she's a fat lump. And she jumped up onto my table. Oh, Nick, the air was blue. Sorry, neighbours, if you heard that. There was lots of C words.
Did you get your bad leg, or is that okay now?
Oh, it only lasted 8 days. It was from start to finish. So I'm pretty lucky with that after seeing the state of your leg.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you ignore it for a week. So don't
I didn't. I'm a minge. As soon as anything's wrong, I'm straight on the phone to the doctors. And they within a half hour of me ringing them up, the prescription was ready at the doctor's at the prescription place. Phil Macker is there currently, or was recently, walking around Norwich taking pictures. The podcast liked it, Nick.
Yeah, I liked it as well. I knew where he was. I thought, shall I go find him and just run up behind him and scream? And I thought, no, I better not, because I've got to be on here with you.
You got those twats KSI and Logan Paul boxing. What we need to do is get you and Phil Macker to have an all-in-one wrestling match. I think the ladies would like that.
I think the ladies would like that.
They
always tell me to get my shirt off. So,
indeed, Rudy is there. How do, Rudy? Guys, happy afternoon. I'm a bit nervous today. When I get up, I have a banana and a sugar-free energy drink. I got the can from the energy drink in my bedroom. I threw it with my right hand. It hit the unit, hit the box, jumped up, spun in the air, and landed in the box. That is a sign, people, that we are going to score a fluky goal today. Fluky goal incoming. Rudy says it looks good. Thank you very much, Rudy. BX Hertz gets respect. He does. He does. Not just because he's apparently Hertz was a bit of a fatty. He lost a lot of weight. I didn't even know he was fat. He either lost a little bit of weight or had a haircut, one or the other. Adam Park says, you were on Amanda's podcast, so I followed across. Yes, the same old Arsenal podcast, people. Go and have a look on there. It is Amanda and Craig and Chris and Cookie and me. I couldn't do last week's because we had to move it, and I was busy doing the producing of this show. Good morning, everybody, says Mike. Stan the man. I can guarantee you Stan is in hold on. Didn't make it to bed. Bloody hell, that's unacceptable. I was going to say I guarantee you he's in bed, like BX are in bed. Stan, BX wants to know your coffee stats. Phil Macker, I was almost stalked by ABW. They'd say that's a rare feat indeed. The Arsenal Luciada Arriba says, sorry, I did that a little bit too loud. I'll be happy to guest referee any podcast matches. Arriba, lovely. J Rob is there. Good to have you back, J Rob. How are you? £80 lost so far. Jesus, Nick, if either of us lost 80 pounds, that would be both legs, wouldn't it?
Probably. I lost a little bit of weight the last few months, but I could do with losing a little bit more. So
there's no point, Nick. You see what fat people look like when they lose weight? They look silly because they've got all that saggy skin. Stay fat. Because when it does eventually happen that the UK ban food, we're going to be all right for a while. It's the skinny fuckers like Chris.
Food is overrated.
Chris will be dead within a week. We'll be still going on. We can go 2-3 weeks without food. Phil Macker says Saturday morning ritual, McDonald's brekkie and a coffee at Harley's. I've never heard of Harley's. Have you?
Yeah, I know where it is.
Oh,
I mean, I'll tell you, but what's the point? You're not coming.
There is no point. No point at all. I haven't even gone to have a look. Got the podcast Twitch up on the screen. There it goes. Why does it always start Twitch with muted? I don't like that. Mr. Boblex is in the chat there on the Twitchings. It says, afternoon, everybody. Are you hot enough? Man, I'm melting in this heat. Got the front door open. Didn't have time because 20 minutes ago, I was just sat in my chair, just got out of bed. Not good. I didn't think I was going to make it. Good job I didn't need to lay an egg this morning. J-Rob, good lads. Hope you're all well. Rudy, expect the same lineup as last week. Tommy, TK, and ESR on the bench. That's exactly what I've done, Rudy. I haven't bothered editing the starting lineup for the game, which is good. Phil says we could wrestle in jelly live on Twitch. Get the ABW numbers up.
Depends what flavour, though. I'd only do strawberry. I'm not doing orange.
Mike says, Lucci in the building, finally some top class in the group. And finally, Mr. Boblix, I live in Hackney. I can't have the front door open. Oh, dear. During the heat wave that we had last time this year, I had the front door, back door, and the sitting room window open for 3 days non-stop. Went to bed with the doors open. That's what it's like around here. You're never going to get murdered. Nick, do you think I've waffled enough?
Yeah, I think we should maybe try and talk some football stuff.
Okie dokie. Right, first thing, where can you see or hear the game? Only in this country, the wonderful UK. It's on BBC Radio 5 Live. Currently on Radio 5 Live, Kevin Campbell of the Highbury squad is commentating on the Everton v Aston Villa, and Villa are 1-0 up with Danny Ings. Nick, pick a country. What country shall I tell you where the TV is on?
Italy.
Italy. I was watching James May in Italy last night. Actually, in Italy, it is going to be on nowhere.
Oh, let me pick another country.
It's got Ireland, Israel, and Jamaica. I don't know why Italy isn't on there. Maybe they've had
I'll go with Jamaica then. Why not?
Jamaica. Csport.tv. If anybody in the chat has a country they want me to let you know where it is on, I will go and find it. Mr. Boblek says Spain. Well, you want me to tell you where it is on in Spain? Okay. I wonder why they haven't got Italy. DAZN, DAZN2, and Movistar Plus. That's the highlight of the show. It's downhill from here. The injury table, Nick. Have we got? It says here we've got 3. Fabio Vieira, Vieira, ankle and foot injury. The 24th of July, which is irrelevant because that is ages ago. Late fitness test 50%. Smith Rowe, groin hip pelvic injury. It's July the 17th again. Pointless having that quote there. Late fitness test. Maurice Nelson, August 12th. Here we go. He felt something in training. We scanned it, and the doctor came with bad news. It's a muscular injury, and hopefully he will be back soon. So he's got it down as other and ruled out. Now, who are we playing? We're playing Leicester. Who have they got missing? They have got Ricardo Barbosa Pereira ruled out, Brian Bertrand ruled out, and Harvey Barnes, one of their best players, ruled out. That is very good. That is very good news, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, well, as many of their players out injured is usually good news for us. But as long as Tielemans don't get injured, because, we want to see him play for a good team in a few weeks.
Also, hello to the people watching on Twitter. There's 5 of you there at the moment. Because if you go and open it up in your browser, you can watch us. But if it's StatPad people, I need you to StatPad on Twitter and Twitch and YouTube. It's just StatPad everywhere. Have them all open. Go and borrow your parents and your kids' devices. Have them all open in front of you. Oh, there's some more chit chat. Oh, Candidate's gone now. Too late, Stan. Stan, have you really not been to bed? Have you been on the McDonald's Happy Meal breakfast again? Sad times. Mr. Boblek, so that's 1 month for Nelson at least, probably. Look, I made that little... Didn't you make some new logos for the Twitch account, Nick? Some emojis.
Yeah, I did get some, but then I never uploaded them.
Cannot get the staff these days. Hello to 25 people watching. It says here there is 23 on YouTube and 2 on Twitch. Plus there's 5 on Twitter, which means 30 whole people. There you go. We've finally made it. Like previous games, I always find this quite interesting. The 13th, these will be games at the Emirates against Leicester in the Premier League. Last time we played them was 13th of March 2022, just getting out of the... That's the end of last season, 3/4 way through the end of last season. Beat them 2-0, Nick. I remember this game. Our games against Leicester last season, we'll come to these in a minute, but they were really, really, really good, especially the away win. 11th minute, Thomas Partey, Lacazette penalty in the 59th. And out of all the starting 11, the only ones that can't start today are going to be Lacazette. I think that's going to be virtually all of those will probably start, apart from Soares.
I'm pretty sure Lacazette's not going to start today.
I think he's been chased by bees at the moment, which isn't going to be fun. The game before that at the Emirates in the Premier League was we lost 1-0. This was on the 25th of October 2020. That was 15 days after my 50th birthday. I remember it not well. Oh yes, I do remember it because Sean wasn't allowed back because I don't know why.
COVID stuff?
I think one of her mates got COVID.
What's she got mates for?
It doesn't have them anymore. She's fallen out of them all.
Yeah, that's why.
So Jamie Vardy, 80th minute, fluked it. Of that starting lineup, Leno's gone, Bellerin will be going, David Luiz has gone, Ceballos has gone back and won a Champions League. How the hell did he do that? Aubameyang and Lacazette have gone. First fly of the day. Fuckers. Oh. My cats have tried to get in my pizza. Little bastards. I bought 2 pizzas last night, Nick. One for yesterday and one for today. And we're going to move on from that game because that makes me sad looking at it. And the third one, 7th of July, 2020. What are you talking about? Playing games in July? Surely a mistake. No, Nick. It was in the dark times, the Wu Flu days. Anyway, we scored first with Aubameyang. They scored last in the 84th minute with Jamie Vardy. Ended up 1-1. And we had Martinez in goal. Bellerin at right back, centre backs of Mustafi and Louise, Kolasinac at left back, Saka, Tierney, Xhaka, Ceballos, Aubameyang, Lacazette. That team, Nick, needs burning with fire and magnets, doesn't it? Kill it.
Yeah, I mean, you just think like 2 years ago, and most of them are gone. So I suppose we can't say Arteta hasn't got his players in anymore, can we?
We can't say that at all. Got a question here from Phil. I've made the fatal error, Nick, of highlighting it before I read it. Can you explain why the media is wetting themselves over Spurs? Even Kieran reckons they are at our level with Chelsea and will win a cup this season. Deluded fuckers. Kieran has gone almost full Paul Merson at the moment. I was listening to the Hybrid Squad last night. Fantastic podcast. Well done, Sophie and Big Kev. And they said that, because I don't read the papers, Nick, because it's all nonsense, that Kieran has come out and said that Arteta should have sort of cleared the air with Aubameyang and let him come back. No, he shouldn't. We're watching the All or Nothing. Aubameyang is a prick. Good luck to him, but go and fuck yourself. You shouldn't be nowhere near this club because your attitude stinks, and he should not have been given another chance, should he, Nick, or should he? What do you think?
No, I mean, I watched because I was working the night shift, so obviously really busy at work.
Stay
so
working.
I watched it. Yeah, working. I was clocked in. What more can I ask?
I was at work.
So I watched it there, and spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it. You don't know exactly what was said between him and Arteta, but when Edu looked at Arteta's phone to see the messages, he did not look best pleased. And there was a bit in there where once he was like told to not train with the squad and just train on his own. I don't know who he was talking to, but he was talking to someone, with subtitles on in his car, and he was just laughing. He thought that was hilarious. I was like, no, professional footballers, you expect them to be on time and train and do everything to the best of their ability. Yeah, it would be nice if we won every game and strikers scored every game and, defenders had clean sheets. But you can't expect that. The only thing you can expect them is to act professionally, and he just didn't. And I mean, we all knew and chose to ignore it when we signed him from Dortmund. They said he basically put on his parts to get a move. So how can we be surprised he did it again? And then he, whether are some edus and their word against him, he went to Spain to negotiate with Barcelona without our permission. So
one of the bits are going, Aubameyang's done an Instagram that he's in Barcelona, and Edu and Vinay and Garlic, or however many were in the room, went, he's where? What's he doing there?
That's just hilarious.
What a twat.
Yeah, but we know, I mean, Arsenal are usually pretty good with keeping most of that stuff in-house. And, as an old fact, if you've got nothing nice to say about someone, don't say anything at all. And the fact that Aubameyang was kind of silent and didn't slag Arteta or Arsenal off probably proves that he probably did put on his parts and upset a few people. But it is what it is. He's gone now, and we're never going to see him again. We're 100% not going to see him in a blue shirt in the next 2 weeks.
Yes, what an absolute scumbag. And I wouldn't put it past me if they do sell him to Chelsea that he's going to get money, and they'll get money for him, maybe 15, 20 million. They've just paid 45 million for a 45-year-old Lewandowski. So
just proves they really wanted him desperately, didn't they? To bomb him out after 5 months.
Mr. Boblex says, has he ate the bees? I think they attacked him, didn't he? He missed the next game because of it. Adam Park says, Mustafi and Louise, the ultimate partnership. Adam, don't. You're killing us. That's dark days indeed. What are you drinking there? He's drinking. What flavour is it?
Huh?
What are you drinking?
Lucozade Pink Lemonade Zero.
Get that right down the toilet, boy. I ain't having that. It's disgusting. I like the normal one. The zero.
That orange stuff. Ew.
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. Oh, here we go. Phil's message. I didn't. Phil says, I wasn't going to watch All or Nothing as I didn't want to relive last season, but I'm loving it. I am enjoying it too. It's a little bit, the production of it is a little bit shitty because there's no legacy fans on there. There's no people that like me on there. No, it's all young people, and you go fuck yourself. I don't like it. Stan says, as soon as Aubameyang as soon as Alba undermined Arteta by taking the piss out of his team talk, got around the swear filter there, Stan, like it, his card was marked. People, if you want to swear, you can swear all you want in there. Just get around the swear filter, because otherwise we have spam bots coming in and saying horrible stuff.
Or just swear and I'll allow it in the chat. It's fine.
Oh, yes, that's the other way around. Arpuv says, no, not Arpuv. Arpuv. Mr. Pandy. I think that's a mister. I'll do that. It's easier to say. Hey, lads, it's been a while. Excited for the game. Come on, you guys. Where have you been, Mr. Pandy? Where have you been? I need a letter, and I need photos, and I need a doctor's note. Ray, who said, did I say hello earlier, Ray? I'm not sure if I did or not. Same, I'm loving it too. I am, yes, also loving it. Mr. Boblex, so have you seen the Gooners pod are doing a live gig on the 2nd of September? It's really near where I live. Yes, Gooners versus Cancer, people. Mike is doing a hell of a lot of organisation. It is going to be, I think he said it's in, no, not Camden. Did I have the photo of... No, I haven't. I did have a photo of the house. He went, are you going to come along? I can't make it because I can't get anybody to drive me. And he went, oh, I'll make sure you can get in, and wheelchair access. There's a massive big stone step getting in.
Did you see what he put on Twitter last night, Mike?
No, what did he do, the shit?
Oh, you know the pub they go to watch the game? Someone decided to crash their car into it and had a lot of, like, I think so far he said everyone's okay. But yeah, trashed the pub because cars shouldn't speed and crash through walls into pubs.
It wasn't that Anne Hirsch thing, was it? She passed away.
I don't know. I've been asleep like for the last 4 or 5 hours, so I don't really. I was on night shift.
Okie dokie. Mr. Bobleck says, I'm having some iced orange squash. Yes, I like orange. I don't like squash, though. Phil says, sounds like a Del Boy cocktail. Nick, BX Gunner, has just put a smiling and death. Fair enough. There you go, Adam's got around the swear filter. There you go, Adam. Before you used to be able to put what you want, but we get spam bots coming on here being racist shitbags. So
I never seem to turn up when I'm watching. I think they're scared of me.
Well, the racist scumbags aren't coming for us, are they, Nick?
No, they're not. Yeah, good point. Move on. Why.
Yes, thank you. Well, some of them might do. You can
bring it on.
Come in many different forms. There you go. Also, fuck Spurs. Because on Twitch, there is no swear. That's the other way, people. If you want to swear, go on Twitch. We don't have swear filters on Twitch. Do what you want on there. It's the Wildlands. Adam says, teams announced in 2 minutes. Lovely, jubbly. Nick, if you can go and get that. And then see if you had access to it. Did I give you admin access to this? Like I'm trying to get everybody on ABW to do? You could just add the picture yourself. No. It's Ridley Road Market in Hackney. I was thinking Camden. It's all a horrible place. Did someone say sleep? Stan, why have you been awake so long? You haven't told us, unless you've been on the edibles again. Lovely. Same lineup as last week. Oh, good. So, thank you. Who did that? Was that was Rudy? He was hot off the press with the Rudy stuff. So it is going to be formation number 1. Nick, look at that. If that is the same, Rudy said it is, so that makes it a fact. What are your thoughts about that? Because there was talk of maybe Tomiyasu coming in because he played 45 minutes for the under-23s. Also, for the under-23s in the game last night, Marquinhos scored 2 goals. I think we beat West Ham 3-1. So Marquinhos has now got 3 goals in 2 games. A lovely chip set up from someone at the near post, and then he headed it in. Both his goals were headers, which is pretty good. Any thoughts on anybody you think should have come in or shouldn't have come in or any of that lot?
Well, no, it's pretty good that we could pick the same team 2 games running. I think the start of last season, we had so many players out with injuries and COVID. I think we didn't play the same team like 2 games running for about 2 months. But yeah, it looks like on the bench, Tomiyasu's on the bench. I don't think he was last week. So yeah, we've got to keep. Our fullbacks, Tierney and Tomiyasu, do seem to be made out of glass, unfortunately. So, don't rush them back because we don't need to rush them back. Ben White did pretty well there last week, and I think he has played there a fair bit for Brighton and England as well. So, yeah, just keep him going and just, make sure keep them as fit as possible because, we're going to need them. Like I said, when we're watching All or Nothing, I think every time Tierney was on it, he was just like in the injury rooms with someone rubbing something on his leg, and I'm like, oh, you poor broken Scottish boy.
Yes. You said something then that made me. I was going to say something. No, bloody hell, it's gone. Nope, it's definitely got Bellerin to Barcelona. Now, that'd be funny. It's a bit sad that he's not playing. Here you go, people. Is the official lineup from Arsenal. Ramsdale for the people at home and on the bus and on the toilet, and Lane in the back garden in a swimming pool with no water. Ramsdale in goal, White at right back, Saliba and Gabriel centre back, Zinchenko at left back, Partey in the holding midfield, Xhaka and Odegaard in the more advanced midfield, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left. It's not Jesus, it's not Jesus. How do you say it? I forgot. People have been saying it right. Jeebus? Not Jeebus. I don't know. So I was saying it right the other day. And on the bench, we've got Matt Turner, Kieran Tierney, and Tomiyasu, the 3 Ts. Holding, El Neni, Lokonga, Smith Rowe, Pepe, and Nketiah. Lovely jubbly. And now I've got, look how organised it. I've got the Leicester lineup. Ward in goal, who apparently is the Wales goalkeeper. I've never heard of him, but that is going to, he'll either have the game of his life or prove to be rubbish. Castagna, I don't know where he plays. Fofana, isn't he central midfield? Evans, captain.
How old is Johnny Evans? He's got to be 40.
He's 46. He's playing at centre back and is captain. Amati, I don't know. Justin, I don't. Tielemans, future Arsenal number 31. Thank you.
If he does join and wears 31, you're just going to be christened an ITK now, aren't you?
I can't say. I know absolutely nothing. Justin Tielemans out. Ndidi, a decent player, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Dewsbury Hall, Maddison and Vardy. So they have got 4 of their 5 best players. No, Ndidi's pretty good. So is Amati.
Because they've sold all the rest of their best players.
Yeah. Iheanacho on the bench, Prayet on the bench, Mendy, Albright, Sonchu, Perez. Wow. They've got a pretty decent team, but at the back, they're not really a good team at the back, are they? They've only, attacking wise, they've got everything. At the back, they don't really have much. What do you think to that? Or like me, you have no real idea.
I haven't got a clue, mate. I don't really pay much attention to the other sides. You know, I'll watch them if they're on and just like do other things. But that depends if we have one of those games, which we haven't had for a while, where the goalkeeper decides to have like the game of his life against us and make like 47 saves with his fingertips, elbows and arse and everything. But we'll see. I mean, you said you've never heard of that goalkeeper, so you may have jinxed us.
Well, I looked at their Wikipedia and I thought, who the hell are they going to have in goal now that Schmeichel has gone to Nice? And it's this bloke who plays. He doesn't play Premier League football much. Well, again, you're not really going to, are you, if you're at Leicester? Because Schmeichel would have played all the games. Just Lee says Everton are shit. Very true. Phil says fuck Twitch. Thank you very much. Phil says out all night club in Stan. Ha ha. And BX says edibles knock me out. They need to legalise that in this country. I'll be off my tits all day long. Good day, ABW fan from Pete Colson. Nice to see you, Pete. You're late. Have you got a reason? Have you got a note? Do I need to put you on the naughty corner? Ray in where is Ray? Because they've got a few listeners from the very warm islands in the Caribbean-ish area. I think Ray said Jamaica. We had someone on from Trinidad and Tobago the other day, which is lovely to see. My mates, Julian, who was my best mate growing up, his parents were from Grenada and St. Lucia. And, yeah, there you go. So, Jesus hat-trick today, 3-0. Cheeky. Rudy says, our bench, cheers, Rudy. Mr. Boblick, so a 5-3-2 for Leicester. I think they are going to be quite wary of our defensive abilities and our attacking abilities. In fact, we haven't got a weak spot in that team at the moment, which is lovely. Pete says, nervous about this game because everybody expects us to win easily. Don't trust. Won't be trust me. Won't be easy, trust me. Okie dokie. Bob Lex turns into a 5-4, out of possession. I think they are going to be a little bit defensive when they don't have possession. Pete Coulson says, sorry. Not good enough, Pete. Not good enough at all. So we've been going for 29 minutes. We're nearly done. Has anybody got any? Oscar Arias is here. I think that's how you say your name. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Oscar. You were late. Have you got a reason?
You've probably told him the wrong time as well.
I probably did. Yes. On this afternoon show for the post-game show, it's me and Fran. And Fran has dyed her hair. She has put a tweet out with a picture of... I did tweet out. Where else are you going to send a fucking tweet? She did a tweet with a new hairstyle, new colour, purpley pinky kind of colour. I might dye my beard in time to... I'm thinking of going just a moustache, Nick. How magnificent would that look, just having a moustache and long sideburns? I look like a
handlebar moustache or just a normal one?
Oh, handlebar.
Oh,
full Piers, not Piers Brosnan, Brosnan. You know, the one that Hardy. What's his name? English actor Brosnan, the prison bloke. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, there go, look! As soon as I mention it, she's here. It's me, Fran. Thanks. Yes,
Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson, that's it. Tom Hardy played Charles Bronson. He had that moustache. Lovely. Fran is here on our sister's account. You just change your sister's account's name, Fran. No one will know. Don't tell her. Can't wait for later. Yes, indeed. You had your hair done and you shared it, and a lot of people liked it. I think people like Fran in general, don't they, Nick? She's very good. She's very enthusiastic. You sitting there with a face like a smacked ass. Fran will be on there. She'll be like an excited kitten for the entire show. She won't be on the pink lemonade. She won't be.
Fine. That's fine. This is my happy face. You know
is
this.
It? Jesus Christ.
What
you were growing a beard. What happened to that?
Oh, someone said I look like the rag and bone man, so I shaved it off.
Fair enough. I'm thinking of growing a beard. Look at that. It wobbles. I'm not sure if that's my chin's wobbling. All the big... Hello, Bergie. Got a cat called Bergkamp, people. He's just come in. Dirty stopper. I'll feed you when I'm done. Nearly done. Phil says, Fran looks pretty in pink. I think you should go for it, Danny. Sean wants to dye my beard. Pete says, promise I will be on time for the aftermath. Knees up. Love a bit of Fran. Fran says, I could do. She has premium. And Mr. Bob Lex is giving some laughs. So all we need now is to do a few predictions, because then I need to get this edited. Did all this last night while I was watching James May in Italy. I've been nauseous for 3 days, Nick. I didn't have my injection for 2 weeks because it kills off your white blood cells. And the doctor says, don't take that. You need white blood cells for your leg. So I haven't, and now I've taken it, and fuck me. Oh, the nausea. 3 days of it. Could be the heat. Anyway, I want people in the chat. Last week, people, I asked you to go to the YouTube channel, which you're all watching on, and go and put your predictions in the YouTube channel comments below. And only a few of you did it. And we highlighted them. We poked fun at the ones that made an absolute disaster. And I want you to go and do it this week because it helps the algorithm. It's all about the algorithms.
Yeah, you have to do it after we stop being live, because if not, it stays in the replay, not the comments of the video.
That's it. So when the show is over, you nip over to YouTube, you go in the comments and you type the score and the first goal scorer. See you later, Bergie. And we'll go from there. And we'll highlight some of the ones that have done well. Mr. Boblex 4-1 the Arsenal. Jesus double. Jesus. Fucking hell. I'll remember this later. Saka and Martinelli. Super Billy Bung Bung says, good morning, lads. You're late, Super. The show's nearly over. Pete says 2-0 the Arsenal. Jesus is the answer. How do you say your name? They've moved the stack. We've now got a Luton Airport stack above us, 20,000 feet above Godmanchester and Huntingdon, circling. We sometimes hear them. I quite like planes. A Purv, because we don't have a double O. We have a double O for poo. A Purv. It's the RV at the end that is getting me. So you tell me how to say it phonetically, and I will say it, and I will try and get it right. But for now, Mr. Pandy says, hope to join the pod after the game when we batter Leicester. Lovely. Fran says, changed my sister's name now. All good. Has she? No, it still says Charlotte. Oscar says, the directions are still unclear. We may need help, Daddy. Hey, cheeky monkey. Charlotte says, should update soon. No, Fran says. Justly says 4-1, Jesus first. Rudy says 2-1 the Arsenal. Jesus and Saka our goal scorers. Mr. Mercury says 3-0 to the Gunners. Phil says 3-0. Jesus treble, up the Arsenal and fuck Twitch. Thank you very much. Super says 3-1 the Arsenal. And he says, sleeping off the Bourbon. Oh, dear. Right. What are you going to go for, Nick?
I fancy 3-0 as well.
Ooh.
I think, yeah, Jesus definitely going to score, I think.
I have a stat, people. Thank you for reminding me, Nick. For whilst playing for Manchester City against Leicester, all games, Jesus has started 6, came on as a sub 3 times. A few of those have come on for the last couple of minutes. And he has scored 5 goals, of which 1 was a penalty. That's not bad, is it? 5 goals against Leicester.
Yeah, it's good. I'm pretty sure he'll be starting today. I'll put money on it.
Jesus. Cheers, Ray. BX is 3-0 the Arsenal. Mr. Pandy says, Apurv. So I wasn't too far away. Good. I do like to get people's names right if I trouble with the pronunciation. Marty scores first, as in Martinelli. I am going to go 4-1. They can't defend, but they can. Or am I going to go 3-2? Oh, I'm not sure. Phil says, Danny usually sleep off the board and biscuit. No, I don't eat. I've had nothing with sugar in for days. It's horrendous. Ray says 3-0 the Arsenal. Saka's first score. Rudy is off. Cheers, Rudy. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's been lovely to see you all. I'm gonna stick with. I'm going to go 4-2 because they've got all their attacking lineup out. We're going to see a clanger from Ramsdale. He's going to kick, as we see he likes to do. He's going to kick the ball at one of their players and it's going to go in. We're probably going to give away a penalty from someone's going to dive. They'll be doing all their attacking down the right-hand side with Dewsbury Hall. Conservative. And, so I'm going to go 4-2. It's going to be goals, people. There's going to be goals. Yes, I think that's itchy nostrils. You don't need that. Not my time of life. Right, I'm going to go and get this uploaded to your mobile devices and other fruit-based devices. If you listen to that podcast, which I don't anymore because of all the fucking adverts. Pete says, "Enjoy the game, guys. Hope we can find a stable stream." IPTV, people. Apparently, we don't condone that. 70 quid. I know a person who will help you out, but you need to get yourself a VPN as well. Nick, I'm waffling. I think you need to shout at me to get on with it.
Danny, end the podcast. Remind everyone to go like and subscribe to the channel and leave comments and stuff like that because they forget.
And a final word from Steve.
Splendid business. Splendid business.
Oh,
miss you, Steve. And I get some more of those done sooner or later. Super ends it with, come on, you Gunners. Ray says, Saliba as the boss. Oh, Saliba is the boss. Autocorrect there. Bowling you a googly there. Right, we are done. We will be back straight 5 minutes after the game. It'll be me and Fran. And maybe one of the other ABW scumbags might turn up if we smash them 7-0 glory hunters, but it probably won't be. Nick won't be watching the game. He's going to a party. Will you be drinking alcohol, Nick?
No, because I'll be driving.
Fair enough. Just Lee says, hey, everybody, like. That would be lovely if you go and give this a like. Subscribe if you're new. And we've had a run. We've been stuck at about 7,000 subscribers for about 4 years now. And then it goes up +10, down 10, up 10, down. We had a +10, a +20, and a +10 in the last couple of weeks. That is very good. So if you have subscribed, thank you very much. It means a lot to us. And if you haven't, can't say I blame you. I want to wait to end the show. Russ Morgan will smash them. We certainly will, hopefully. Right. Thank you to everybody watching us on Twitch, everybody watching us on YouTube, and everybody watching us on Twitter. We will be back after the game. Thank you very much. Nick, you have been decidedly average.
That's about normal for me. Anyway, Danny, what did you expect?
I expected you not to turn up, really. I expected to do this all by myself. Imagine me getting to the point when it's just me. It would have taken an hour and I wouldn't have got to the point at all. Right, people, thank you very much. And I need to do an anti-countdown. Don't know where it goes from 1 up to 30 and then turns the show off. So I need to do an end video. It'll save me in the editing later. I'm waffling. All right, goodbye, everybody. Come on, you Gunners. And be lucky. Goodbye.